All right, guys, so I'm doing a review for those of you that were absent today. So you can go through this video and study for tomorrow's test. All right, so number one, factor using substitution. So we'll have a equals x squared, a squared. I can substitute x to the fourth. So using my substitution, I can rewrite this trinomial as a squared plus 5a minus 14. Okay. I see that my value of a is 1, value of b is 5, value of c is negative 14. So I'm going to find the factors of negative 14, add up to 5, 1 times 14, 2 times 7. So it has to add up to positive 5, and it has to multiply to be negative 14. So I'm going to put the negative on the 2. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14. If I add them up, it gives me 5. Negative 2 plus 7 gives me 5. Okay, so my answer using what I found from my table here is going to be a plus 7, a minus 2. Okay, and then I put my substitution back. A represents x squared, so I'm going to put x squared plus 7, x squared minus 2. So that is my answer there for number 1. All right, number 2, I'm going to find the GCF for the left-hand side, GCF on the right-hand side. The GCF on the left-hand side is x squared. I divide everything by x squared. X to the third divided by x squared is x. 4x squared divided by x squared is negative 4. If I look at the right-hand side, 6x and minus 24, I see that my GCF is 6. I divided by 6. 6x divided by 6 is x. Negative 24 divided by 6 is negative 4. All right, I see that negative 4 is common, right? It's a common factor. So I can factor that out into x minus 4 and x squared plus 6. All right, so that's factored completely. All right, number 3, the GCF in this case is 6. I divide everything by 6. I divide everything by 6, I get x squared minus 5x plus 6. Then I see that my a is 1, my b is negative 5, and c is 6. So the factors of 6 to add up to negative 5, I have 1 times 6, 2 times 2. Now it has to add up to negative 5 and multiply to the 6. So it can't be positive. So I have to change both of them to negative. Now when I add them up, negative 1 plus negative 6, that's negative 7. That doesn't help. Negative 2 plus negative 3, that's negative 5. So we have our answer here, 2, 3. So we write this as 6. And the trinomial factor is x minus 3, x minus 2. For number 4, we're going to use, notice that a is greater than 1. So we're going to do, I notice that my a is 6, b is 1, c is negative 12. So I'm going to use my a times c method and then b. So 6 times negative 12 is negative 72, my b is 1. I'm going to look for the factors of 72. Factors of negative 72, that gives me a sum of 1. Think about it, 9 times 8, I also have 2 times 36, 4 times 18. I set up to 1, I look at 9 and 8, that can help us. So we can put the negative on the 8, right? So watch this, 9 plus negative 8, that is 1, and 9 times negative 8 is negative 72. So we found our factors of a times c, add up to b. So we're going to rewrite that middle term, right, factor by grouping. So let's so now I'm going to rewrite that positive x using that negative. So I'm going to write negative 6x squared plus 9x minus 8x minus 12. Right, I rewrote that middle term using from my table. Then I factor both sides. I see that the GCF on the left-hand side is 3x. Let's use a different color. So it's going to be 3x. Okay, so it's going to be 3x, and then once I factor that, it's going to be 2x plus 3. GCF on this side is negative 4. I'm going to be left with 2x plus plus 2. I see that both of them have a 2x plus 3, so 2x plus 3, and I'm left with 3x minus 4. So that's the GCF there. Number 5, we started that as our starter. My A is 1, my B is 1, C is negative 20. Factors of negative 20 that add up to 1. I have 5 times 4, 2 times 10, 1 times 20. So which one of these can possibly give me a 1, a sum of 1? I put the negative on the 4. 5 plus negative 4 is 1. So this is going to be x plus 5 x minus 4. That's our answer right there. Number 6, that is a dots. So I can rewrite this as 3x squared minus 4 squared. So dots has a pattern. We're going to have plus minus 3x4, 3x4. Okay, factor the polynomial. It has a GCF of 5. So 10x squared divided by 5 is 2x squared. 15x divided by 5 is 3x. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Okay. So we're not, for the test, we're not going to need to know this one, but technically we would do GCF, HC method. So 8 times C, 2 times 7, that's 14. The B is 3. So let me see. I don't even know if this is going to work. So 2 times 7. Yeah, so just leave it like that. This one, I'm just going to leave it like that. It's not factorable. Okay. This one is a freebie. The GCF here is 3x. We divide by 3x, we get x plus 2. Right, 3 cancels out. X divided by x is x. 6 divided by 3 is 2. X is canceled out. Okay? And remainder theorem. So the remainder theorem says that if we plug in our A, okay, here, and the remainder is 0, it's a factor. If the remainder is not 0, it's not a factor. So in this case, P is always the opposite. P is 3. So we plug in P here. So 3 squared minus 11 times 3 is not 3. Plus 24, that's 9. And 33 plus 24. 33 minus 33 is 0. So x minus 3 is a factor. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Okay, and then to prove the identity, you have to show that the left-hand side equals the right-hand side. So we'll multiply this out. X squared, x times y is positive xy. Negative y times x is minus xy. And negative y times y is negative y squared. This cancels out. And so we have x squared minus y squared. All right, guys, so that is the review sheet. So hope you guys do well tomorrow. Make sure you guys study tonight. All right.